In today's video, I'm going to be showing you not one, not two, but three effects that are pretty well hidden on this, the FLX-4. Now, of course, I've got loads of videos on the FLX-4 on my channel. Do check out the dedicated playlist. I'll leave a link down in the description down below. It is one of the best entry-level controllers on the market, in my personal opinion. Now, very quickly, before we get into the content of today's video, I want to give a very quick mention to DJ.studio. They're not sponsoring this video, they're not paying me to say any of this. However, they do have a massive sale on at the moment, and you can save yourself a massive 63%. That's at the time of filming this video. If you are somebody that likes to post mixes online, send mixes out to different venues, make edits, mashups, that kind of thing, DJ.studio is one of the best softwares that I have come across. I've made a couple of videos and they are down in the description if you want to find out more. And if you decide to purchase, use my link down in the description, use Karl Thomas at checkout, and you will save yourself even more money, which is fantastic. They're constantly updating this software. DJ.studio 3.0 has just been released, so it's got an even better algorithm for beat gridding, and also they've got a whole load of new effects. Anyways, let's get into today's video. Okay, so we have Rekordbox 7 open here. Just to let you know that these three effects that we're going to go through today are available on the free plan of Rekordbox. The FLX-4 is what is known as a hardware unlocked device. You'll notice in the top right here, I have the free plus plan active. That's what your Rekordbox should change over to once your trial of Rekordbox has expired if you are new to Rekordbox. I would imagine that none of this is available in Serato DJ Lite. I have done a video on Serato DJ Lite and the FLX-4, and Serato DJ Lite was very, very limited indeed. You probably do have these types of effects on Serato DJ Pro, but I've never subscribed to it. You're going to have to pay for Serato DJ Pro. So now that's out of the way, what you're going to need to do is you are going to open up the FX panel. So come to FX and open that. And the effects we're interested in today are right the way over to the right-hand side before we move on to deck 2. So you do have one on each side, and then you've got a drop-down list here of 3 different effects. And these are what is known as release effects. So if you notice on the FLX-4, you have release effects wording underneath the on-off button. So that means that you're going to have to use the shift and the on-off button held down in order to activate these effects. Now, you may already know this and you may be using this in your DJ sets. However, I actually think this is pretty well hidden away. I don't think people would perhaps automatically think of using them and make the connection between the release effects and where to activate them. In terms of release effects, what are they? Well, basically it does what it says on the tin. You are going to need to keep the button pressed down in order for that effect to continue. The moment you take your finger off the button, the track will continue to play. Important thing to note when it comes to release effects as well is that if you continue to have your finger on the button, eventually the track will stop playing. So these effects are really, really good to use if, for example, you want to create something quite dramatic in your set. Perhaps you're moving from dance music to R&B, dramatic shift in genre and BPM. Therefore, you want to abruptly stop the dance music before you kind of introduce the R&B. Then a release effect could be really quite good to use. Perhaps you're handing over to another DJ and you want to abruptly stop your set or dramatically finish your set, then, a release effect could be fun to use there. So you've got 3 to choose from here on Rekordbox. You've got vinyl break, you've got echo, and you have got backspin. It's an echo out effectively. And then underneath that, you have got the parameters. Of course, it's a beat effect. So you've got a 16th of a beat, and then you can lengthen that right the way up to 32 beats. For this demonstration, we're just going to keep it on 1 beat. I might show you a variation with a half beat as well. So let's show you these 3 effects, what they sound like. I've got a track loaded in. for people that are interested in where these tracks come from, I do use copyright-free music on all of my videos because I don't want the YouTube police to tell me off, and I get them from Motion Array. No connection, no affiliation or anything like that. I pay for Motion Array, but check them out if you're interested in copyright-free music. Okay, so let's get this track started.
You make me go loco, baby, yeah, that shit makes me.
And we're going to start off with vinyl break.
That shit makes me
So hold down the shift button.
loco, baby, yeah, that shit makes me.
So you can see there, that is a 1-beat vinyl break. So that's quite cool. It's like switching off a vinyl turntable. Now I think vinyl break is actually a lot cooler if you have it on a longer parameter. So if you look on 8 beats, for example,
Go loco, loco, you make me go loco. That shit makes me.
and I think that's a really, really cool way to finish off the night, or potentially handing over to another DJ, just to create a bit of dramatic effect in your DJ sets. Next up then, let's check out the echo out. I'm going to do this on a half beat echo out, just to show you what the demonstrate.
Go loco, baby. Crazy.
So it's a half beat echo out,
You make me go loco.
which is really quite cool.
Makes me.
1 beat is also quite good. I have had a go at doing longer parameters like 4 beat and 8 beat. However, it takes absolutely ages for the track to fully echo out. And then finally, you've got backspin, which I really think it's quite fun.
Loco. Go loco, baby. It makes me.
Now, what's quite cool with the backspin, I actually watched a video that Phil Harris did about this. Now, if you want to do backspins on the FLX-4, the jog wheels are actually quite tough, like they're quite tight. They stop quite quickly. So you may not be able to do a very dramatic backspin on the FLX-4, especially if you want to mix like James Hype, for example. So this could be a good alternative. Phil Harris has made a really cool short video about this. Do check out his channel, because how he does it and how he shows you is actually a pretty cool way to use this effect. So there we have it, 3 release effects on the FLX-4, which just opens another level of creativity for you on this device. Hope you found this video useful. Please do give me a thumbs up. If you have made it this far, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next video.